Hey Nate, let me speak to you really quick. We're actually going to go with Beau this game, and you are going to rotate in a little bit, but it's going to be mostly Beau. Beau threw the ball better last week, and we just think that this is a better matchup for him, and we want to kind of give him a chance. He's been throwing the ball really well, and you've thrown quite a few interceptions, and we just can't make those mistakes, especially versus a good team like this. They're coming in pretty angry that they did get demoted, so I'm going to go with Beau. We're going to go with him. He's our guy this game. That doesn't mean that you're not our guy, but we need to give him a chance. I think he just provides the better matchup for their defense, and you'll get in. It's no hard feelings, no nothing. You're going to get in the game. Let's just be a team here, and we're just going to get the win. Let's get out there and do it. Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the Whitetails Dynasty here on the channel, going up against a really good Rutgers team who got demoted last season back down into the American Athletic Conference, and they have a lot of good weapons on their team, starting with Art Sikowski at quarterback. He is a senior, 6'5", 228. He's got prototypical size at the quarterback position. Also, they have Pacheco, who is going to be their lead back in this game. And then they have a bevy of receivers, Jones, Jordan, Wormley, and they're just going to be hitting us from all different types of angles here on offense, as their best guy on defense is Tyler Friday. Doesn't have really the big stats, but he is rated pretty high. So we have some recruiting news going into this game. Yang Lee has locked us out. So it looks like he is going to be headed to either Ohio or Michigan State. And we get some more news. Xavier Storm does commit to Kansas. So he was one of the top recruits. We had him in mind, pegged as the successor of Marlon Yarbrough on the offense. But we do have some good news going into this game. We have a couple of visiting prospects, and maybe with a win, they will commit. So here we go. Let's kick off this game here at home in the rain. We've had a bunch of rain games this season, as Eddie Lewis takes it back for a 29-yard return, as out comes Satowski out on the field, and we're going to be looking to stop this offense. They're rated both in the 90s on offense and defense, so this is going to be a tough task. First throw out to the left side. They've got Jones down the left sideline, and Ryan Robinson is going to eventually run him down. 66 yards on the first play. Take a look. Quincharis Jones just gets fooled on the wheel route that time, and he's just down the field. Jones, the other Jones. Jones on Jones, 66 yards. So now, first and goal. Here's Pacheco. Handoff to the right side. Breaks a couple of tackles. He's in for the touchdown. And, man, they made that look easy as they are on the board here. It's 7-0. So Jacoby Beck is coming back in this game. He is listed as questionable, and I am kind of debating this, but we do kind of need another dynamic on offense to keep up with this Rutgers offense. So he is going to play just a little bit in this game. Not going to work him back full time, but he is going to get some snaps. So first throw across the middle. This time, that's going to be Brett Hill across the middle, the junior transfer, and that is a nice gain of 11. Getting Beau Bridges started with his first start of the game. Here's a throw out to the left side. There is Brett Hill again, 14 yards. He's been the favorite target so far. Surprisingly, Marlon Yarbrough has taken a small step back, not having the huge years that you're used to him having. And there is Jacoby Beck for his first carry back from injury. He gets a gain of 9. So 3rd and 1 now at the 40-yard line. Throw to the right side. Beau Bridges does miss Marlon Yarbrough on that one. He was wide open, and that's a throw you've got to make. So now we line up to go for it here. 4th and 1. Here's a throw to the left side. There's Rodney Ross getting open. He's got about a gain of 5. Nathan Beaver does get in for that one, because I was going to run a quarterback draw, but we decided to switch it up. So now on a 2nd and 13. Here's a throw out to the left side. There is Marlon Yarbrough putting out a spin move. He's got a gain of 6 as we move it to about the 30-yard line for a 3rd and 7. Nathan Beaver back in the game. Here's a throw out to the right side, and it's going to be incomplete, as we took out Beau Bridges on that one, and Beaver comes in and throws an inaccurate throw. So we do line up for it just out of field goal range. Bridges throws across the middle, and he gets hit on the throw. And take a look. He is shaking up on this play, so he's going to have to get evaluated by the training staff. So here's Rutgers back on an offense after forcing that turnover. Here is Jordan across the middle. He's got a big gain, getting across the 50-yard line. Gain of 33 for Jalen Jordan. And like I said, they have 3 good receivers, and they're going to be causing all kinds of trouble this game. So here's Pachenko with the handoff to the left side, and that's going to be a stop behind the line. James Chaney, he is starting. He is our second middle linebacker. He gets a nice tackle on that one. But now on 3rd and 3, here's a quarterback keeper to the left side, and that's going to be Art Satowski to the left side for a gain of 12. So here's another read option. This time, that's going to be a tackle in the backfield. It's Richard Lewis, the freshman. And you know what? Richard Lewis is actually having himself a pretty good year. I wanted to kind of play him with the Conquo as he came back from injury, and I think they're playing pretty well at linebacker. But here's Pacheco on a delayed handoff on a 2nd and long. He picks up 19 yards as they move the ball inside the 5. So now handoff. No, he's going to keep it. Sikowski is in for the touchdown. That's a 3-yard touchdown run on the quarterback keeper, and it's 14-0. But we do get some news. Tulane, led by Trayvon Davis, upsets Navy. As Navy was 4-0, they are one of the best teams in the conference every single season because of that running attack. And wow, Tulane gets the win. But we get some news going into our next drive. Beau Bridges is out for the game with a mild concussion. And that means that Nathan Beaver is going to take the reins back at quarterback. So here he is, back on offense, handing the ball off to Jabari Blaze. That is going to be a gain of 10 up the middle. So now a 2nd and 10 throw out to the right side. That's Chris Coretta. He can't hold on to it in traffic. He's going to drop that one, making it a 3rd and 10. 5 wide out on the field. Beaver, throw across the middle. He's got Brett Hill once again past the 50-yard line. Gain of 21. Like I said, Brett Hill has been an actual godsend of a recruit because he was a late add to the board last season, and now he's come in and played plenty of snaps here for us on offense. So now we fast forward here. Here's a 3rd and 2 carry up the middle. That's Jabari Blaze picking up 7 yards. What a dramatic improvement he's made from freshman year to sophomore year. You can just see it. His confidence is growing. So now here on a 3rd and 10 throw. Here's a throw out to the right side. This time Marlon Yarbrough's in the slot, picking up a gain of 16, and that's a 1st down. Now we're inside the 15-yard line. So inside of field goal range. This time Beaver is going to try to get rid of it. He may have had a man in the back of the end zone open, but he takes the sack, holding on to it just a bit too long, making it a 3rd and 18. Play action fake. This time Beaver is going to get sacked. The pressure was in there right away. It's Terrence Thorne, and that is going to be a 4th and 26. As we are going to kind of line up for this field goal and kick the long one. Bryant, he's going to have the distance, but it's going to be off the mark. Take a look. It was going to be barely over the crossbar, but it's now a 14-0 game still, and Rutgers is in control. So here's a throw across the middle. This time Lacewell, their 4th wide receiver, he gets in 22 yards. And wow, this is looking like a disaster here in the first half. So here is Art throwing down the left sideline. He's got Pacheco out of the backfield on the wheel route. A gain of 26. As wow, they are doing whatever they want on the offensive side of the ball. So now here on a 2nd and 6. This time Art, he's going to throw to the right side. It's going to be picked off. That's Richard Lewis, number 57, the true freshman. He takes it back to about the 27, and we force a turnover here on this drive, keeping us in the game. That's a nice play and a nice heads-up hands by the freshman. So now 5 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. Getting going back on offense. Here is Chris Coretta. He gets a gain of 15, as we don't want to drive down the field like our last drive and lose a bunch of yards and have to settle for a long field goal. So Beaver, throw across the middle. It's going to be tipped. He gets hit on the throw, as that now brings it to a 4th and 6, and we do have to punt it back to Rutgers. So can we play defense once again? Here is Satowski on the next play. Here's a throw to the left side. It's going to be picked off. That's Tucker Okonkwo, the junior leader, and he's in for the end zone for a touchdown. And wow, take a look. Tucker just reads that one all the way. And by that time, Art Satowski makes a bad throw, and it's 14-7 just like that, so the tides turn. So here we are back out on defense. Can we force another turnover? We've had a turnover on back-to-back drives now. As here's Art getting going, handing it off to Pacheco. This time a lane to the left side. He's going to cut up field, and he's got a lot of room, and nobody is going to catch him. That's a touchdown, Rutgers getting right back on the board. It's 21-7 as they are back up by 14 points. So this is an action-filled first half here. Here's the throw out to the left side. This is Chris Coretta getting going in the passing game. That is a gain of 7. So now, here on a 1st and 10, handoff up the middle. This time, Jabari Blaze going to try to fight forward. He does fight for about a gain of 5. So now, 3rd and 5 this time from the shotgun. Here's Nathan Beaver. Throw out to the left side. Rodney Ross breaks a tackle. He's down the field and breaks another one. And that is a gain of 19 for Rodney Ross. And that's going to be a big first down for number 84. So now, here we go. 2nd and 11. A minute and a half left here in the first half. This time, Beaver facing some pressure. Throws across the middle. It's Rodney Ross again. He's open for a nice gain of 25. That time line up in the slot. And I love how we like to line up our guys all around the field. Here's a throw across the middle. That's Yarbrough. Oh, that was really, really close to being an interception, but Marlon Yarbrough holds on to it in traffic. So now 2nd and 1. Here's a draw play up the middle. Beaver fighting forward to about the 2-yard line, as that is going to be a first down now, and we milk the clock down. So now we get to inside 15 seconds. Here's a handoff to the left side. Jacoby Beck does fight in for the 1-yard touchdown run, and we just cut this lead down to just 1 score. Going into halftime, we're playing pretty good defense, 2 turnovers. Let's see what the second half holds. So here we go to start the second half. We do start out with the ball. Play action fake. This time, Beaver, he's going to scramble out to the right side. You know he's got speed. He is going to take it himself, and he's picking up about a gain of 10 yards. So now 2nd and 9. Under center this time. Beaver, he's going to drop back, throw across the middle. It's going to be almost caught, but almost picked off at the same time. I couldn't tell who deflected that one, and that is going to be set up a 3rd and 9. Here's a throw across the middle. That's going to be a nice throw to Brett Hill. And that's a nice catch, 15 yards for the junior, first down. So we're playing pretty good offense here in this game, I got to admit it, as Rutgers does have a 90 overall defense. Here's a handoff up the middle. That's Jabari Blaze, who is, as you can see, he's getting a lot of 4-yard carries, 5-yard carries, 6-yard carries. That's exactly what you want to see out of Blaze. Here's a throw to the right side. That is Doug Johnson, 10 yards for the first down, his first catch of the game. So now we're inside the red zone. Here is Jacoby Beck getting the handoff up the middle. He's got another carry for a gain of 9. I said I wanted to kind of get him involved, not give him too much work. I don't want to re-aggravate that ACL sprain. And I like the way we're running the ball in this game as Yarbrough gets up the middle on a 5-yard carry. So now 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Play action fake. This time throw to the middle, and that's Chris Coretta. 5 yards for the touchdown. And Beaver has come in and thrown the ball really well. He's 16 for 25, about 165 yards and a touchdown. And we tie this game up at 21 apiece. So now on the next drive, there is Shaq Royal getting involved on the defensive end. He gets a nice tackle in the backfield. That's a loss of 4 by Art Satowski. So now 3rd and 8. They line up in the bunch set to the right side. Here's Satowski, throw it to the left side. They've got Lacewell. He's going to get it, and he picks up a 32-yard gain and a first down as they move inside of field goal range, just about at about the 30-yard line. Satowski, throw out to the left side. It's going to be picked off. That's Zane Alexander. Wow, we have forced 3 turnovers, 3 interceptions by Satowski. Take a look. Zane does get a foot in bounds that time and possession, and we get our 3rd turnover of the game. As wow, how the tables have turned in this game. So now here comes Nathan Beaver back out onto the field, scrambling out to the left side. He is going to dump it off to Jacoby Beck. Takes a big hit. That is a gain of 8, his first reception of the game. So here we go, 2nd and 10, under center this time. Beaver is going to try to run out to the right side. He's going to take it himself and get hit hard on that one for a gain of 7. As now we move the ball close to the 50-yard line for a 3rd and 3. This time Beaver, he's going to scramble out to the right side. Picks up a block. That's a nice block on the outside that time. and that is going to be a first down. 18 yards for the first. Nathan Beaver can do it all with his legs. So here on a 2nd and 6, throw out to the right side. Here is Chris Coretta, but he cannot hold on in traffic, as now that gives us a 3rd and 6. Remember, we were in this situation before as we got sacked and moved out of field goal range, but a throw out to the right side on a play action fake. We run the exact same route, different formation, different play call. It's Coretta. This time he holds on to it for a first down catch, and that moves the chains. So now we're inside the 10-yard line here to start the 4th quarter, and look at Marlon. He's getting in for the 5-yard touchdown catch. What a comeback. We take the lead in this one. It's 28-21 Whitetails. So now 7 minutes left here in the game. Can we play some more defense? Here's Pacheco trying to get going. He had that one long run. After that, they haven't really given him the ball much. As here's Satowski with 5 wide receivers out there. Throw to the left side. It's going to be picked off. That's Zane Alexander again. He has his 2nd interception. Take a look at the air he gets on this interception. He goes up and gets it. He pushes his man off the line, and he throws right back to him. But look at the hang time on Zane Alexander. He just flat out is athletic as it comes. He gets his 2nd interception of the game and his 3rd of the season. And the freshman is doing pretty good things there in that nickel position. So here is Jacoby Beck getting in the game. Pitch play out to the right side. That is a gain of 8. Followed up by a handoff to the left side. On a stretch play, that's Jabari getting 6 yards on the carry. And we're running the ball pretty well in this game. Even with Nathan Beaver scrambling, we're pretty close to about 130 yards rushing so far. So here's Beaver scrambling out to the right side. He's going to buy some time. Throw to Doug Johnson, 11 yards. He gets out of bounds, but it's going to be a first down as we're just trying to milk this clock down. So 4 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Here's a sack this time by Rutgers. They send the blitz, and that was an all-out blitz pretty much. They were on cover 0 on that one as they move it on a 3rd and 16. Throw the ball to the right side, and Rodney Ross is going to get to about the 30-yard line. That's just out of field goal range. But let's see. We missed one from this distance earlier. This time, Bryant is going to be on target as that one barely makes it over the crossbar. But it's a 10-point lead here as they have 3 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. So here's Satowski with the throw out to the left side. They're not going to get it inbounds that time as now it's 3rd and 8 here. On a throw across the middle. That's Lacewell again. Their 4th wide receiver on the depth chart. He breaks a tackle and gets upfield for a 49-yard gain, that time on a 3rd down catch. So now this drive continues. Here's a throw to the right side. This time their tight end Robinson gets going, and he's got about a gain of 8. As now there's 2 minutes left here in this game. Time is ticking. They still haven't used a timeout. Here's Satowski on the option keeper. He's getting inside the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 12. As we got to kind of keep him out the end zone, keep it a 2-possession game. Here is Pacheco. Handoff to the right side. And we're going to get in that time. Tucker Okonkwo leading the way. And he's got a tackle on that one. That's his 1st tackle for loss. 3 tackles in the game. So now here's a throw across the middle on a 3rd and goal. And they are going to convert. They've been converting all game long on these 3rd down conversions. And they're going to line up to go or kick the onside kick. As now down by 1 possession, they kick it. And Anthony Swanson is going to come up with the recovery. And that one will just about seal it if we do get a first down. As now we are in the driver's seat here, but they got to burn all 3 timeouts. Handoff to the right side. Jacoby Beck breaks the tackle. He's going to get tackled behind the line. They're going to call a gain of nothing on that one. But we get them to use their 1st timeout. Handoff to the right side. This time Jabari Blaze does find a little bit of room, gets a 5-yard gain. But now that moves it to a 3rd and 5. A first down will seal this game here. Under center, Beaver runs the receiver in motion. Doug Johnson, he's going to dump it off to him. And he's got the catch. First down. And we are going to get them to use all 3 timeouts. And that is going to be the game. What a way to respond by Nathan Beaver. We gave Beau Bridges a start in this game, and Nathan Beaver came in due to injury and got it done. And he gets player of the game honors, even though I think maybe Zane Alexander should get it. 2 interceptions, and our defense maybe as a collective should get it because they definitely played really well in the second half, only giving up 7 points in the second half. and we ended up holding on for the 31-28 victory as Beaver threw 22 completions, 31 attempts. That's pretty good in my book. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's the main thing. I mean, no turnovers here for the Whitetails in this game. Yarbrough had a touchdown, Coretta had a touchdown, and also Brett Hill had a couple of good catches. So did Rodney Ross as well. I mean, this was just an all-around game. I mean, even running the ball, we ran the ball well. As looking at our defense, Tucker Okonkwo had 3 tackles, interception, a pick 6, and we didn't get the pass rush we wanted, but our defensive backs definitely made plays in this one as Zane Alexander double-digit, 2 interceptions here in this game, and so does Richard Lewis. You forget about that one. He had a pretty good interception, and that kind of kept them out of the end zone, making it 21-0 there in the first half. And I gotta admit, we stopped the run pretty well, because if it wasn't for that one long run, I think the Rutgers offense was discouraged by not being able to run. They busted out that long one, but besides that, they didn't do anything. So just looking at the overall stats, they actually did have more total yards in offense, and we actually just ended up pulling out the victory there on defense. So we do get some news after this game. Yang Lee does commit to Ohio, but we do get some news about the rest of our recruits. Lucas McCallum, the hard-hitting safety, does commit. Jadavius Mohammed, the special teams ace, does commit. Coco Bamaye, who is probably going to be the future at the number 1 or number 2. He's definitely going to be an outside corner in the future. Ladarius Smith, another guy who might play both sides of the ball. And then maybe our quarterback of the future, Justin DiRoberto, officially commits to our school. So just looking at our schedule, well, we have Navy coming up, who is always a tough game. And then we have Tulsa as well. So I'm going to kind of play it as double headers, except for the Marquette and Tulane game coming up. And I kind of want to play it that way because I kind of want to get through the season as quickly as possible, get through as many seasons as possible, but also still providing a lot of context behind our play and seeing how we do throughout the season. But you can just see our ranks here. We're actually ranked towards the bottom in total offense, and it's mainly because of this rushing attack. And our passing offense really isn't the same because Adam Miller is still hurt. He's expected to maybe come back in about a month, but we're going to have to see what happens with him. So that's going to do it here in this episode. We head into this Navy and Tulsa matchup. That's going to be tough because Navy, you know, runs that triple option offense, but they just did get upset by Tulane. So hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.